Back on, ladies and gentlemen, with Rahul Gandhi's statement in Mumbai that's caused quite a huge furore and political flutter. Prime Minister Narendra Modi taking on Rahul Gandhi, and it was all around the word Shakti. Whether there was an intention to say that there are powers or there is a Shakti which they want to upturn or turn around and perhaps throttle and defeat, or whether this is part of a plan designed to ensure that there is a clear anti-Hindu, anti-Sanatana position that is taken. With what design, with what intent? To polarize the votes, or with the intent or belief that the non-Hindu vote will come together or group together to vote for the opposition? We debate that, ladies and gentlemen, but here's what was said.
हिंदू धर्म में शक्ति शब्द होता है। हम शक्ति से लड़ रहे हैं। राजा की आत्मा ईवीएम में है, हिंदुस्तान की हर संस्था में है, ईडी में है, सीबीआई में है, इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट में है।
हिंदू समाज जिसे शक्ति मानता है, उस शक्ति के विनाश का उन्होंने ऐलान कर दिया है। अगर शक्ति के विनाश का उनका ऐलान है, तो शक्ति की उपासना का हमारा भी ऐलान है। मेरे लिए देश की नारी भी इसी शक्ति का प्रतिबिंब है। इसलिए हमारी सरकार की योजनाओं में सबसे ज्यादा प्राथमिकता नारी शक्ति को दी जाती है।
To Insina, national spokesperson of the BJP, stays with us. Kamru Chaudhary, political analyst, leans towards the Congress party with us. Vivek Srivastava, leader on the left with us. Abhijit Iyer Mitra, senior fellow, Institute of Peace and Conflict Studies. Namaste and Jai Hind to everybody. Thank you very, very much. The BJP has openly called it an outright insult to Ma Shakti, to Hindu Dharma and to Ma Shakti. Deliberately using it to ensure that you are able to play around the Vishwas factor to Hinsina. Is that really what Rahul Gandhi intended?
Well, Anand, in Hindu Dharma, Shakti is an embodiment of Ma Durga and her different avatars and incarnations. So when somebody says, Hindu Dharma एक शब्द है शक्ति और हमारी लड़ाई उसके खिलाफ है, that is very clearly an intention to attack the Hindu religion. I don't think there is any other way to interpret that. It was a very direct attack, and probably it was a coming out moment for Rahul Gandhi, because if you go back 15 or 16 months, Father Ponappa had used exactly those words in his meeting with Rahul Gandhi, that they worship Shakti and we don't relate with it, if you recall that. 6 months ago, Rahul Gandhi had made another attack where he says मूर्तियों में जान नहीं होती और मोदी जी के जो मंत्री हैं वो मूर्तियों के समान होते हैं. So the मूर्ति's being निर्जीव was another attack of Rahul Gandhi, and finally this is a very direct thing. So in a country where we worship every woman, be it a mother, daughter or a sister, as an embodiment of Shakti, as Prime Minister Modi ji has very clearly put out, I think Rahul Gandhi's comment was not only anti-Hindu, it was also absurdly misogynistic. And you know, there are indications which have been coming out throughout. If you look at it, subtle messaging. Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra had become Bharat Jodo Nyay Manzil. So the vote bank politics of Rahul Gandhi has gone to another level, and I think it needs to be seen not as an error on his thought, but as a very clear coming out moment where he does not need the Hindu vote.
So you are saying that there is open communal agenda in the garb of secularism that's being perpetrated or practiced by the I.N.D.I alliance led by the Congress. Kamru Chaudhary.
Yeah, Anand. First and foremost, it is absolutely preposterous to even think on that line what Rahul Gandhi actually meant. And you know, you can't expect of the Parivar Mandali to think otherwise, because the IQ level that the Rahul Gandhi speaks, the Parivar Mandali needs to stand up and rise to a notch higher on their IQ to even understand what Rahul Gandhi meant. When at a time the country has received a massive expose on the biggest corruption scandal in the history of India, the electoral bond scam. You see, Anand, you being an Hindu and anybody in this panel being accustomed to the Hindu customs, rituals, beliefs of the Indian civilization out here, you tell me out, is a religion which has existed for thousands and thousands of years, why are these Parivar Mandali so spooked up with a comment made by Rahul Gandhi, a comment which I also believe is a very necessity right now, because the Ashubh Shakti or the Asura Shakti that has gripped the country over the last few years, that's the Shakti that we all are fighting against. We are opposition. You might have a different point of view. I might have a different point of view. But our goal is to take India forward. Rahul Gandhi's main intention was that. He never meant to insult or demean a particular religious faith out here. And the level of discourse that this Parivar Mandali are bringing out here, even uttering the word of a manzil. What does manzil means? A destination. It might also mean a house. It may mean, it's in this sense it is meaning a destination. Now what do this want? Do they want all those fancy Sanskrit names to be uttered by the Congress party? If required, we will utter it. It's not an issue. But making this an issue without even a single iota of doubt in my mind as a congressman or in Rahul Gandhi's mind to hurt and insult the Hindu religion is indeed preposterous out here. And I don't think it is very much unwarranted.
Okay. Tuin Sinha wants to respond. Yes, Tuin Sinha.
Well, first of all, I want to call out the lie of Kamruddin ji. Rahul Gandhi does not want to see India go forward. If you continuously divide people on the basis of caste, if you call out people's name and say, what's your name? Shiv Prasad. Aapka naam Shiv Prasad hai, isliye aap aage nahi badh pa rahe hain. That is not the way India can be taken forward. He wants to drag India 20 years back when he peddles a lie, a blatant lie that unemployment rate in India is double that of Pakistan. That is not the way India can be taken forward. So please get out of this pretense that Rahul Gandhi wants to take India forward. He wants to drag India back 20 years because of his frustration and the collective frustration and failures of the Congress party.
Can I respond to that?
Yes, Kamruddin. Yeah.
Basically, Anand, the Bharatiya Janata Party, and I told you the Parivar Mandali will try to twist every fact out here. कि हमको गाली दे दिया, मेरा परिवार को गाली दे दिया, तो अब जो है कि सब बन गए परिवार, मोदी का परिवार बन गया. Now uttering a word, a revered word, because we from Bengal, I belong to Bengal and we worship the 9 forms of Shakti out here, in the Ma Durga out here. So there is nothing that a congressman will ever want to demean a particular religion out here. But these people, having failed to give out the country what development foundation that the Congress party has laid over up to 2014, they failed to go on that. You see, when you talk about any development issues, Pakistan's GDP is double that of Uttar Pradesh, even though both the Pakistan and Uttar Pradesh population is the same. Even Uttar Pradesh GDP is much lower than sub-Saharan Africa out here. And you speak about development out here. All development is in front of the SMS,
means that Pakistan has been a separate nation since 1947. Uttar Pradesh an integral part of India since 1947, and even before that. So you are accepting that under the Congress rule, largely over the last 70 years, 65 years, nothing was done with Uttar Pradesh. Let's just park. And one is, the second part is, sir, why are you comparing a state in Bharat with another country, a country that was formed by tearing part of our Bharat? That example itself, why choose Pakistan as an example, sir?
I told you,
are there no other examples
of Sub-Saharan Africa?
No, are there?
I told you about Sub-Saharan Africa also. I gave you
why would you choose Sub-Saharan Africa? If you want to benchmark with Europe. Say you were unable to turn Uttar Pradesh into Europe and make it as developed as Europe. That should be vision, no, Kamruddin Chaudhary. Now please wait. Abhijit Iyer Mitra. So Kamruddin Chaudhary says, how can you even make an inference like that? Tuin Sinha says, no, this is an outright insult to Shakti. My question, Abhijit Iyer Mitra, is, like I said, all of us in Bharat know what Shakti means. Shakti means power. The moment we say Ma Shakti, that means it's a divine power, or it's the mother, divine mother. Shakti is also Takat. Yes. How is Shakti equal to Manuvad, as Mr. Mallikarjun Kharge tried to explain? How is Shakti equal to EVM ki Shakti, as some other Congress leaders tried to explain? And however this is, why would Mr. Rahul Gandhi have to say Hindu dharma mein ek shabd hai Shakti?
So you see, Anand, this is the problem. Rahul Gandhi, despite his hatred for teleprompters, is the walking, talking mascot of a teleprompter company. He really, if a teleprompter company wants to sell its products in India, they should use Mr. Rahul Gandhi as their mascot. Nobody has required a teleprompter or filters on their speech more than Mr. Rahul Gandhi does. Now understand, he has very specifically, here is the chain of events. He meets Father George Ponnaiya, who says our God is a true God. He is not like Shakti or whatever. Did he protest that? No. Shakti, who is the goddess of all Bengalis and worshipped across India, was insulted right there, called a fake god. Did he open his mouth? No. Then, during this speech, he himself brings up the concept of Hindu dharam mein ek shabd hai Shakti naam ka. If you go back to his previous speeches that I saw, he has used the word takat at least 3 times. So he clearly knows the word.
And he's openly referenced RSS or unki manuwadi takatein. He's openly referenced in the past.
He had to pick up Hindu Dharma and Shakti. He is the one that made the connection. And then Mallikarjun Kharge then has to weave all these fantastical stories, which Kamru also now has to weave, in order to explain this away. Do you remember, Anand, what happened with Alu Sona? He made that joke about Modi, but it ricocheted back on him so badly. This is a man who does not learn from his mistakes. He does not listen to people. He does not learn. And fundamentally, when you aggregate all the episodes of what has happened with him and his refusal to condemn Udayanidhi Stalin and A. Raja over their disgusting comments, this boy is a pathological Hindu hater, and he is also a misogynist. It is a completely misogynistic view because in the Hindu faith, Shakti is the embodiment of all feminine power. She is the aggregator of all feminine power. The man is a pathological anti-Hindu. He has been raised as a pathological anti-Hindu. And he claims, if you remember in some interview, he claimed, आप किसको पूजा करते हैं? मैंने शिवजी का फोटो रखा है इसमें. Now, Shakti is the feminine energy of Shiva. He worships Shiva and he didn't know what the connotation would be. What was the need to bring out Shakti? Shakti isn't even a term we use in normal day-to-day lingo.
Now, let me ask our good friend Vivek Srivastava, where do you stand on this? One of the aspects is you are a left leader, so
Yes.
so ideologically you're supposed to be atheist.
Yes,
The left lean towards no religion.
Absolutely,
So-
there is no place of religion in society and in politics especially. But however, when we are in a democratic country and religion is a major issue, people can worship whoever they want to worship, whatever they want to follow. That is their freedom of choice, which our constitution ensures. So I mean that's okay. But dragging it, asking votes in the name of religion, trying to create a rift in the name of religion, communal violence, these are the things which is in a civilized democracy we need not have. Now as far as सुन लीजिए सर, सुनिए अब आप as far as Rahul Gandhi is
no
concerned,
civilized democracy में religion भी होता है. There are Christian Democrats in Europe.
you put it in your
Israel
personal
is a
life.
fully functioning democracy.
Okay, let him
Religion-
speak. Let him speak. Yeah, gentlemen,
you need to
please,
understand
please,
that-
please, give him his 2 minutes. Give him his 2 minutes and then rebut. Give him
under
his-
the Sangh Parivar,
give him-
the Sangh Parivar, you are becoming an uncivilized democracy when you wield swords which are more than the permissible 6 inches, and you go in front of mosques, play loud DJs on Hanuman Jayanti day in Jahangirpuri, and when violence occurs, we were the first people to visit over there and try to sort it out. So we are becoming an uncivilized democracy, courtesy the BJP and the RSS and the Marwadi
Listen to how he's
We are very
insulting
clear.
Hinduism. Hindus playing
it's
Hanuman
okay.
Chalisa on Hanuman Jayanti, according to him, is communal. And
अगर
we have
आप
to
मस्जिद के
endure
बाहर जाके
azan
प्ले
5 times
करेंगे,
a day.
yes, I will say it and I'll say it again and again if you do it.
Okay,
And I'll
now
say
we are
the same
digressing.
thing.
We are
No,
digressing.
Vivek,
No, no.
your leaders
Vivek
want to
Srivastava and
keep
Abhijit
on
Iyer
going
Mitra, we are
100%.
digressing. We are digressing, and Vivek Srivastava, stick to the
Yes,
issue,
I'm
sir.
sticking to the point.
Because if you
issue
if you
is-
deviate, sir, then you will
Absolutely, I
derail.
won't.
And what will happen is, sir, what will happen is the entire point of the debate will be lost, just
Sure.
like the point you're trying to make currently is
Now,
lost.
see-
Yeah, go ahead.
see, now as far as Rahul Gandhi is concerned, okay, and the word Shakti is concerned, Shakti is a Hindi word. Shakti means power, energy. There are many other meanings of it. We can check it out into the dictionary. And there was a serial called Shaktiman for kids. There is a man who's endowed with some superpower, so you call him Shaktiman. So Shakti is a very generic word. Where I feel there could have been a slip of tongue is that instead of saying Hindi mein ek shabd hai Shakti, he said in the Hindu religion there is a word called Shakti. That is perhaps the only slip of tongue that would.
1 minute. Vivek Srivastava, somebody who's an MP since 2004, somebody who's pushing 60 years age, you are willing to still say that Hindi and Hindu dharma can be slip of tongue?
Yeah, see, I mean, if you feel, see, I mean, sitting over here, we are all mature people.
I'm just asking you. You can say yes or no. You're willing to give somebody, you're willing to give somebody who aspires to one day be the Prime Minister of our country, that's the benefit of doubt, saying it's a slip of tongue if you are confused between Hindi and Hindu dharma. If you were to say Hindi and Hindu may slip of tongue, one would give it. But Hindi and Hindu dharma is a slip of tongue.
There is no intention on the part of I.N.D.I.A or the Congress party or anybody to slang any religion, because ultimately we are in democracy.
Sir,
everybody needs votes.
What did Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin do? What have Mr. Andimuthu Raja done? What has Swami Prasad Maurya done? What has Mr. Rahul Gandhi done? What has Mr. Priyank Kharge done? And they are your allies. You have allied with them. You have allied with them. To Insina, respond. 1 minute, sir. I'll come back to you. To Insina, and then Vivek, you can rebut him. Yeah.
Well, Anand, those people who are not able to see the overt notoriety in Rahul Gandhi's comments yesterday are clearly guilty of intellectual dishonesty and being economical with the truth. Like I mentioned to you, you go back 15 months and that was exactly the conversation that Rahul Gandhi had with Father Ponappa. So no, it was not a slip of tongue. It was a very conscious sentiment he had been inculcating in himself for the last several months. And even now, if he feels that that was a slip of tongue, he needs to profusely apologize to the Hindu community and to the people of this country.
No, absolutely not.
I need to rebut you at 10 seconds.
Okay, 1 minute. One of the points raised is...
No, who are you to decide? Absolutely not.
One of the points raised is
You have
that
condoned
if you have said...
throughout, so you have not...
If you have said, see, till date, neither Mr. Andimuthu Raja nor Mr. Udayanidhi Stalin nor Mr. Rahul Gandhi have ever apologized, because so brazen has been the fact that Mr. Rahul Gandhi has even told the courts, I don't need to apologize and I will not apologize, and that's been made a virtue of. So that's where it stands. Even in this case, it was sentiment for the Hindus. The BJP raised it. You may say that the opposition may say they have totally misinterpreted it and they're just Rai ka pada bana rahe, making a mountain of a molehill. That could be your argument. But the fact is, has that clarification come from Mr. Rahul Gandhi yet, Kamruddin Chaudhary? It's not.
No, Anand, basically Rahul Gandhi will clarify or not, because I am not a spokesperson of Rahul Gandhi out here. I told you what I felt, what any Indian will be feeling out here, that there is of course an Ashub Shakti and Asura Shakti out here in the country which needs to be defeated in this 2024. That's my viewpoint, my party's viewpoint. We need to.
That's okay. No. Kamruddin Chaudhary, Mr. Rahul Gandhi has said this about Hindu dharma and a word called Shakti, and you believe that you don't think it's important for him to clarify. But had this statement been about any other non-Hindu deity, religion, prophet, or teacher, or religious person, what would have been the reaction, sir? And had it not been... Would you then have not sought an immediate clarification, apology, cases to be filed, etc., etc., etc.?
Can I have 10 seconds?
Please, sir, take
it. I'm giving you an example. Don't link this with being whataboutery out here. An ex-governor who belongs from West Bengal, he says that the criteria of deciding the citizenship of India should be tested clinically, whether that man is circumcised or not. Do you accept such type of statement from a BJP leader of the top order of the Bengal BJP out here? When the Home Minister of the country says that we will do this, we will do that. The vilifying a particular religion, as Chief Minister of a particular state says that the othering in my state will be complete. We don't need any Mia votes out here. You spook a particular religion that way. But Rahul Gandhi speaking about Shakti means speaking about the Asura Shakti that has gripped the country, which needs to be...
Did he say it? Why did he say Hindu dharma में एक word Shakti है, and we do? I want to get rid of that Shakti.
No. Now you are going word by word.
No,
If I go
so
word
no,
by word,
so
I
did he
can-
say? Has he
Wait,
ever said
that time will be over.
कि इस्लाम धर्म में एक शब्द है, और has he said क्रिश्चियन धर्म में एक शब्द है? Why only हिंदू धर्म में एक शब्द है? हिंदी में एक शब्द है कह सकते हैं, उर्दू में एक शब्द है कह सकते हैं. मैं मानता हूँ, ठीक है, it's language and he's quoting the language and he's trying to give the meaning.
No,
But did he?
for the
No.
clarification.
Has
Wait
it come,
for the
sir? It's more than.
clarification.
It's nearly 24 hours. It's not
No,
yet come.
you-
Abhijit Iyer Mitra.
Look, it's pointless expecting anything from these people. They will just keep twisting. The problem is the cumulative pronouncements by this entire India alliance just prove one thing, and the fact that no other alliance partner or party leader is willing to condemn any of this just shows you they are pathologically anti-Hindu. They can all come here and make whatever excuses they want. But
Are they
the fact-
pathologically anti-Hindu, Abhijit Iyer Mitra? Let me ask you. Or are they very by design, in a planned manner, deliberately accusing or abusing Hindutva and various aspects of it to ensure there is a counter polarization and the non-Hindu votes consolidate in their favor?
Shakti is
And if that's the case, then whose agenda is communal then? And if that's the case, is that not an outright insult to all the non-Hindu Bharatiya here, saying that
Absolutely.
if you are non-Hindu, you are
There's a
already
very
bigoted and that's why I am wooing you?
There's a difference
Very
between
hypothetical
Hinduism,
theory that
Sanatan
they are
Dharma and
putting out here on
Hindutva.
television
He will
now.
attack both as and when
Because-
it suits them. But it just shows your desperation. That the biggest voter group in this country, you've pretty much given up on them. And all you can do is hurl muck at that religion in order to get what pathetic few votes you have left. I mean, look at Vivek's party. They hardly get anything. They live off Stalin's charity in Tamil Nadu. Soon, Kamru will also be reduced to that. As it is, in Kamru's own state, they are living off the charity of Mamata Banerjee, if and when she responds to Rahul's Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. So, this is the natural thing. Let them do it. It just shows their desperation.
So it does not show desperation, sir. It also shows a very devious intent that you believe that our society by inherently is divided between Hindus and non-Hindus.
But they do.
And this is the classic Goebbels. Then it's a Goebbels strategy that you call the other for the propaganda that you are yourself resorting to. Is that really what's happening on ground, Vivek Srivastava?
Absolutely not. All this is, what Abhijit is saying, I don't want to use the word, but I'm finding it very nonsensical today. Normally, he speaks a lot of sense. So, I'll be very clear. See, Shakti can be constructive, Shakti can be destructive. That is why I'm saying. He used the word Shakti. You have to see it in the right context. I feel the Shakti of the BJP as a political party is destructive. I feel the Shakti of the RSS is destructive in nature. Yes, Hindi would have been a better word. That's about it. Where does attacking a religion come into picture? It doesn't come into picture.
Yeah. Okay. So deliberately trying to
I don't
misconstrue
know
and
why
attach
these two
intention
people
to
are unable to
what is
understand.
a slip
Let
of
me
tongue.
put it-
Yes, to
Let me
राई का पाड़ बना रहे हैं
Let
आप
me
लोग.
explain it to them in the simplest of manner possible. If Rahul Gandhi had said in Christianity there is a word called power and my fight is against that power, would that have not offended the Christian community? So I don't know why these two people are pretending not to understand the importance or not to understand the seriousness of what Rahul Gandhi has said. Anyway, the larger point, Anand, the I.N.D.I.A Alliance and Congress in particular are not fighting these elections to win. They are fighting these elections to merely survive, and Congress to, just about manage to retain 40 odd seats. So their vote bank, their audience is very clearly defined in their minds.
See,
and I say this with full responsibility that Congress party is the modern day Muslim League. I don't want to go way back till 2005 and refer to the affidavit where they disowned Bhagwan Ram. But just 6 months back, when Rahul Gandhi was abroad, he certified IUML as a perfectly secular party. A few weeks later, where IUML took out processions in Kerala, calling for slaughter of Hindus outside temples, should he not have withdrawn the certificate? Should he not have condemned it? So I think, these people are fundamentally anti-Hindu today, and the reason is they know the reality. They're barely managing to survive and managing to retain 40 odd
We are
seats in
against
these elections.
Hindutva, we are not against Hindu religion. We are against Hindutva, the Hindutva
No,
of
but
BJP.
then Mr. Vivek Srivastava, since you are a left leader, you are supposed to be an atheist. Don't talk on religious matters because you don't even know what Hindutva is. Hindutva is being Hindu, sir. Hindutva is Hinduness. Just like your breathing. That's why you are living. So if you don't know the meaning of Hindutva, you got sir. Please tell, as a practicing Hindu, for you to insult the word and to misinterpret Twa is an affront to every practicing Hindu. So please mind your words when you try to define Hindutva as per your convenience. You are not as per your political ideology allowed to define any religious faith. So don't attach any meaning to it without understanding what Hindutva actually is, sir. And I'm going to pause there. Please mind it. Thank you.